National Geographic once wrote, "All the energy will there be is right now." This is really true. Earth was born with energy cycles, ensures that the quantity remains intact. However, the number of people or creatures inhabiting the Earth has increased manifold, and so has the demand of energy due to increased population, agricultural needs, and a standard of living and industrialization. The increasing population and our color's attitude has rendered a lot of energy unfit for use. You will be surprised to know that the urban life cycle we love are the culprits behind this diminishing energy source. Our life cycles compounded with drastic population increase is also contributing to the climatic changes, which again are disturbing the energy cycles. It is rare that the energy system are measured to an extent that provides a detailed understanding of where all the energy actually goes. Often, the historical consumption data are limited to the total amount of monthly invoices. Collecting 1 or 2 years' worth of these invoices can be sufficient for an assessment. The site inspection focuses on the implementation of risk controls used by the contractors following the Work Health and Safety Management Plan assessment. The intent of this site inspection is to benchmark the safety practices observed on site against the criteria contained in the checklist. Most household practices like this first example using washing machine after being used for about 15 minutes or longer. Sooner we realized that the energy consumed may adjust to the monthly bill was due to the washing machine that was held for too long. Next example is using double appliances to increase the coolness in the atmosphere, typically an advantage and also a wrong practice. Next example is plug circuitry that was never used on purpose. This is also common on televisions. Turning off the appliances is not the same as plug off. Next is the worst practice there is. Open water while doing scrub against the dishes is not an appropriate example. And lastly, intend to forget the lightings in the diner after a meal. It is by far the worst example. To conclude, I would say that control is very important for us to develop awareness on certain facts that could help save what has been left from overconsumption. A possible way for identifying the worst practices out there in a household so that everyone could perhaps promote a better plan and action. It is advisable to understand the natural limitation.